Hey guys, this is Brian here for another Minecraft video. Today, we are, here in this world, a new episode of, World Industries, episode 9, yes. It has been 9 episodes since the beginning, which is around 9 weeks. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it has been, quite a while. Yeah, I'm excited for today because today we are going to, as you may be able to guess slightly, we have dark steel, 24 of them, exactly for full armor. So yeah, we are going to be messing around with dark steel armor today. Now, dark steel is an interesting type of armor without being empowered, which is basically another thing I will explain later. It is actually not so great. It's actually worse than diamond. But we are indeed going to empower it. The way we're going to do this is that we are going to create like some kind. We're going to create those vibrant crystals, which we require to make. Here, let me just show you. Let's search vibrant crystals. This one. Vibrant crystals. They're made with vibrant island nuggets or emeralds. So I have 4 emeralds in my inventory, which is actually exactly what I have. Which is made with vibrant alloys, which is made with energetic alloys with ender pearls, and energetic alloys itself is made from gold, redstone, and glowstone. Like that. That's why I am currently making this. And why is this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll get back to you once I've finished crafting the crystals. Alright, so here we go. Sorry about that very early cut in the video, but I just had to do that because I had to get all those things processed. But yeah, I just quickly turned them into nuggets. Here are the leftovers. Yeah, here are the vibrant crystals. Now we need 4 because we have 4 pieces of armor. And yeah, I've created this anvil as well. So let's just quickly place it down somewhere. I think here will do for now. And if you haven't noticed, I have tidied up this area. Make this clean, remove all the furnaces that I don't need anymore or use anymore. Put the crafting terminal here so I don't have to go upstairs every single time. And made this liquid XP tank to store my experience. Because if you could see here, this takes 10 actually, because it takes 10 levels. So let me just remove some of the levels so that I could be a bit more efficient with this. Yeah, I've also created a similar setup in the mob spawner, which allowed me to just a bit too little, which allowed me to what is it called, to get a bunch of ender pearls. If you have noticed in my ME system, like that, because you could turn this liquid XP into mob essence with the sewer, and I pumped that into the auto spawner, which created a bunch of endermen, and thus I have a bunch of ender pearls. That's how I got a bunch of ender pearls currently. Yeah, so basically what you do is you do this to all of them, make it all empowered. Yeah, this should just take a tiny bit like that. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Oh, okay, I thought there was a glitch there. I really don't want to clone things because I don't like playing with glitches. Well, sometimes they may be great, but for the most part they're pretty annoying. Yeah, also I promised you about the Tesseract last episode. Yes, we are indeed going to be working on that if we have enough time in this episode. Currently, we already got our protection here. If you notice, I also got some tinker stuff because I've been trying to mine to prepare for the Tesseract, because I have not been able to use the quarry because I'm not able to transfer all the items in mines. So yeah, enough of rambling. Let's just move on. So these are empowered now. The thing is, you have to charge them, right? Obviously, because it requires RF. You can see it opens up to a bunch of what is it called? Bunch of additions, like so. You got your jump, you got speed and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna be adding anything. I'm just gonna be charging them. So the issue here is I don't have any sort of charger to charge these things. So the way I've went is, if you just search up thermal, add thermal, which is the Modpack thermal expansion, you could see here the energetic infuser. Okay, so this will, as you can see, if I click shift, it charges RF items with RF. Okay, so we need 2 redstone transmission coils, which I've got which I got the items for in my inventory. I guess it doesn't matter because the ME system can do it, but whatever. And then we need 1 reception coil. If you pay attention closely before, we need a actually I think that's the other way around. We need a leadstone energy frame thingy. Oh shoot, I forgot to craft the redstone block, like so. Easy enough. I created a sleeping bag as well, if you noticed that. And there we go. And then we could quickly create the machine frames. Yes, but we'll just create the copper gears because it's simpler, like so. And then now the machine frames, which is 1 tin gear, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Along with iron surrounded and glass. Oh, okay, maybe the other way around. Of course, it's always like that. Because yeah, I get that twisted all the time. So now all I have to do is put the machine frame in the middle, put the copper gear right there, the transmission coil right there, the reception coil right there, and let's energy cell frame. Forgot what goes there. And yeah, we got the energy infuser. So if we pop it down here and hopefully get some power, we could plop down our for example, let's just put our boots in, and it will charge it with RF, and seems like it doesn't take that much time, which is good, because it's empowered 1, so it doesn't really have that much capacity. But yep, there you go. Fall damage protection when powered, and fall damage negated when powered. So yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, so this should work great, because now I could just repair them by putting RF into it. So yeah, that was really quick. Actually, went over the dark steel part really quick. So the next thing I want to do here is to get a sword. As you can see, I've left that off for this episode. Actually, let's just quickly wear dark steel armor. And as you can see, it does look great. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's just put away this armor anyway, because you don't need it. I don't know why I have some refined iron ingots, which is basically steel. Whatever, let's just get rid of that. So now we are going to create a sword from Tinker's Construct. So I've decided to not go with the dark steel one because I don't want to use another empower, and I don't think I need that much damage. Yeah, and I don't have any more emeralds left, so I can't use the empowered upgrade. So yeah, I just can't get over how good this looks. Yeah, so to create the broadsword, this guy, yeah, we need a what's it called? You need a blade, which I already had. We're gonna use stone, so I could repair it with that. And then we are going to need the what is it called? The guard, which I'm going to use paper for. Let's just look up paper. There you go. We do have some paper. You can see. Just pop it in, and there you go. And then the last thing we're gonna do is to create the alumite tool rod. The reason we're gonna use alumite is because it has a better modifier, and it is actually quite accessible to us. But yeah, I've killed the rest of my alumite because I've accidentally filled this whole thing with water. Whole Tinker's smelter with water, because there's an accumulator here. Just get up for you so you can see it. Yeah, so basically infinite water, and so yeah, I had to constantly turn off and on this thing, change the input mode, and it's sunset. So yeah, that's pretty annoying, but whatever. Let's just search alumite because I completely forgot how to create it. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of aluminum. Yep, aluminum, iron, and obsidian. Okay, so we need to create some obsidian. So yeah, we'll put in a bucket of lava into there. But let's just quickly sleep, and it should be okay. Alright, so I don't think I have any lava. Actually, once I got that sleeping down out of the way, I don't think I have any lava. So the way we're gonna do this is, do we have? No, we don't have lava in here. Well, that's alright. We're just gonna put netherrack in here, and let's let it do its thing and put it in the fluid transposer. And yada yada yada. So let's just quickly get some get the book. It's a bit more accurate actually. And if you go to the page with alloys, it says you need 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 2 obsidian, which I don't know how much 2 obsidian is. Hope a bucket is enough. So yeah, let's just quickly grab that. Put this back here. We need 5 aluminum, 1 2 3 4 5, and 2 iron, like so. And yeah, oh, there's our lava bucket. That was really quick. Let's just quickly plop this guy in here and put our iron and such in there. And why is our lava? Okay, never mind. It's just filling in. No big deal. Let's just quickly put in some water. Is that enough to create obsidian? Maybe not. A bit more. Yeah, this system is quite annoying because you can't get it 100%, but they either go molten obsidians 2 and 2 ingots, which is perfect. What's what you need. And it's gonna create some alumite really quickly. Once this thing smelts, and all it's gonna be left over is the water, which no big deal. And boom, there you go. There's some alumite. So let's just quickly roll it out in the for a tool cast, and be sure that's 2 ingots and 4 nuggets left. Let's just quickly plop this guy in here and create our nice stone sword. So this guy has 5 attack damage, which is obvious why, is because I used a stone sword blade. However, as you might be guessing, we are indeed going to be upgrading it with some quartz, because that would suck if it's only a 5 attack damage. So we're gonna quickly increase it, and I'm pretty sure I've tested this out in the test world, and I think what I want is twice sharpness. Like, hold on, what I mean is that, like, you put this one, the first one is 72, and then bump it up to 144, like the max. And then what I'm gonna do is fill it up with lapis lazuli. Seems like you don't have enough quartz. Just grab half a stack and hope that's enough. Then grab lapis lazuli for looting. So that's gonna be great. But yeah, there you go. That's all maxed out. And I think I'm still gonna need the ender. Just for quickly. We're still going to use this sometimes. So stack damage for this called ender pearl drops. I'm just gonna use it for that. Other than that, I'm just gonna stick to the English construct, because I don't really want to repair this with dark steel and constantly have to make it, which is probably really annoying. Okay, so we got our broadsword. It's 12 attack damage, which is good enough, I would say. And so now it's the time to add looting to it. So for now, I'm just gonna add a single piece of lapis lazuli for looting 1, or I guess you call it luck. I'm not sure actually. Hold on, let me just quickly test this out. Turn this to blocks, like so. Boom. That should be at 63 input luck. Okay, you know what? Let's just put one of these guys in. Just let it develop over time, and hope that it's enough. But yeah, and the last thing is just add a single piece of diamond to this, and yeah, this should add durability 500. So whoops, I clicked that accidentally without wanting to, but whatever. I guess we have 500 extra durability and we have some diamonds. Anyways, 41 is good enough to spare. But yeah, we got a nice sword with quite okay attack damage, 12. And this is actually repairable by stone, so yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much the things I want to get out of the way. We currently have around 20 minutes of recording footage. So yeah, we're probably gonna try to get started with the Enderium stuff, because I really want to get into the Tesseracts. So if you look here, the Tesseract is created by bronze, silver, and then this Tesseract flame. Tesseract frame is filled up from the empty one by resident ender. And then to make this, you need all this stuff. Okay, so you need hardened glass and Enderium ingots. So Enderium ingots is created in the smeltery, or you could use this Enderium base, and it will cost an extra Pyridium dust. Pyridium dust is actually not that bad to create, but yeah, we're probably gonna go with the Enderium base because it's a bit easier to make. Pyridium dust is not that big actually. You know what? Let's just make it like this. So we need pulverized shiny metal, tin powder, and pulverized silver. That's gonna create us 1 tesseract. Okay, so we're gonna look at our shiny ingots. I think we have 5. No, we have 16 actually, which is really good. So I don't want to run out of that stuff. So let's just pulverize 2 for now, just to make a bit, just to make 2 tesseracts. I'm planning. And then here we need silver and tin, so we need 4 tin and 2 silver. Let's just quickly do that. 4 tin and 2 silver. Silver, there it is. And then just pulverize this stuff as well into here. I hope this guy doesn't smelt stuff. Okay, it's alloys only. Good, so it won't transfer it there, which is not what I want. And then we are going to need a bucket of enderium, right? Enderi? Yes, resident ender bucket, actually, that's called. So to make resident ender, you need ender pearls, and so I got a bunch. 20,000 RF, and it will produce 250. To 250 times 4 is 1 bucket, 1,000 millibuckets. That means I need 8 ender pearls, so 4 times 2 is 8. So let's just grab half of this and let this thing go. It actually uses much less, what is it called? Much less power than I thought it would. I guess it takes more power to turn netherrack into lava. Yeah, so here we go. We've got, actually we need to create 2 buckets. What am I thinking? We're trying to create 2 tesseracts here. Let's just grab 2 buckets real quick, and boom, there you go. And oh, okay, never mind, we got our ender pearls ready. Whatever, let's just let that go and do its thing. I guess I can't count. Wait, okay, now I'm making 4 buckets. Whatever, let's just leave it there. More isn't more is okay, rather than less. Oh, I need 1 more silver. See, if it's less, you can't make it, so yeah, it's better. Alright, so from rambling, let's just quickly craft this thing. Let's just look at the ticker table. That works. So 1 silver in here, so 2 each, because we're trying to make 2 enderium blends, or like 2 sets of it, and a bucket here, so we got 4 enderium blends. Like so. And then if I'm not mistaken, you can just cook this with pyrotium dust. So we need 4 sulfur, 4 coal, 4 redstone, 4 blaze powder, because it creates 2, and we have 8, so 4 times 2 is 8. Right, so I wonder where all my blaze powder is. We only have 1. I think we do have a bunch of cinder pearls, so whatever, shouldn't matter. I think we need 4. Okay, we have 5. Okay, we're at 1. Whatever, that's alright. Let's just put this back here. Then we need 4 sulfur, which we have immense amount, because I've like pulverized all those sulfur ore, which one gives 24, which is a ridiculous amount, but whatever, I guess more is enough, as I have said. And then 4 coal, like so, and 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should give us enough pyrotium dust. I'm careful not to shift click, because I'm probably going to create an immense amount if I do so. Yep, 8, and then just put this in induction smelter, and it should do its thing. So yeah, now I need to create the hardened glass, which hardened glass, okay, so much of crafting. Sorry, this is a bit boring, but yeah, just bear with me. Hardened glass is created by just regular hardened glass. Yeah, this guy, it's 1 lead and 4 obsidian dust, and oh, actually just 1 pulverized obsidian, which I'm pretty sure is just made with 1 piece of obsidian. So excuse me, that means I will need 2 obsidian per tesseract, because 2 times 2 is 4. So I'll need 4 obsidian. Alright, so we just quickly pulverize this, and yep, this thing is done. Oh, actually it left some pyrotium dust. Whatever, I guess we have more. So yeah, that's actually the first time I have created enderium survival. I've never actually created enderium, because you know, oh, actually it creates 4 each. Whatever, that's good enough. I've never actually created enderium, because it's something that I see as late game, but like in my opinion, I should stop thinking as late game, because I would have to get into it anyways. If that makes any sense. Yeah, okay, let's just quickly create the hardened glass. I think the induction smelter will work. If I just add 4, and where did, okay, never mind. We need 4 lead and what? 4 lead and 4 pulverized obsidian. So 4 times 4 16, and yeah, that should do the math correctly. If I hope that's correct. But yeah, I'll come back to you once this is all done, and I'll be there with I'll be back when I've got the Tesseract done. Alright, so my moment of truth. This is the first time I have could create diamond dust, I guess. And it's the first time I have created a Tesseract frame. And now, since I've made a mistake of putting too much resin under, that's actually good, because you know you have to fill them up. Okay, that will take a while. I was afraid that didn't work for some reason, that the fluid transport is not a high enough level or something like that. But I guess it works. It's just really slow. Well, what I'm going to do with the Tesseract, if you haven't guessed already, is going to be to transfer A, items from the quarry all the way to here, and B, transfer power from here all the way to the quarry. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the what is it called, the Tesseracts. So yeah, here's the Tesseract frame full. Oh, actually, we need to still do the final thing, which is to make the actual Tesseract with 4 silver and bronze. Ooh, I haven't created bronze yet, actually. How do you create bronze? I don't think it's that hard. It's just pretty simple. Let's just bronze ingot. So I don't have to surf through all the stuff from thermal foundation that is created with 3 copper and 1 tin. Okay, no big deal. 3 copper and 1 tin. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Making 2 sets of them. Because we have 2 Tesseracts, and just pop it down here, right? In theory, okay, yeah, that works. Oh well, there's the bronze ingots. But yeah, here's the Tesseract flames, and finally, the last thing I would have to do is put this guy here, and put some silver in here. Where are you, silver? There you are. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And there is my first 2 Tesseracts ever in the history I play Minecraft. The first time I have Tesseracts in my hand in survival Minecraft, like genuine survival. That is amazing. That feels good. So the plan is, this is a bit hard. So I need to pipe in the stuff through an importer into the ME system. Alright, so let's just quickly put this here, and we'll create an importer. I haven't thought of that actually. If you just look up importer, this is created. Wait, what? Import bus. There you go. Created with a iron ingot, annihilation core, sticky piston. No big deal. Let's just quickly create that. And some ME cables. Actually, you know what? Let's just cut because I'm running out of time for the video. And yeah, I'll be right back once I've been able to connect these 2 things. After tinkering around with a bit, I've decided to create another iron chest, as you can see right here. Just as a buffer in case things get a bit overloaded. I could like quickly check it, turn it off real quick. And we'll be fine. So yeah, here's the import bus. Says it's online, as you can see. And yeah, I put it into acceleration cards just in case it couldn't keep up with everything. I hope it can, but yeah, I don't think the energy will be able to keep up, and I'll have to edit this somehow, or like set the limit if there's a way, like limit of how much energy can be transferred or something. But yeah, that would be a thing I would have to deal with. Yeah, so at this point, all I have to do now is create a is edit this thing. So the first option will be item mode. So this will be only receive only, because it's only receiving from the quarry. And then fluid mode, which it could, you know, do both, I guess, if there's any fluids, which probably not gonna transfer. Energy mode is only send here, because we're trying to send the energy from here to all the way over there. So yeah, now what you do is you make up a name. Let's just say this is the quarry power. quarry power item transfer. Quarry power item. Yeah, let's just name that because it's a bit too long. Quarry power item. Let's just set it to frequency of 1, like so, and then you can add it right there. There's quarry power slash item right there. So now this thing is activated. And see, as you can see, send energy, receive item fluid. Okay, so this is a frequency of 1. I guess they call it 0. I'm pretty sure because that's a computer. Computers start counting at 0, maybe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, all there's stuff to do. I'm actually really scared and excited because I really hope things don't overflow here. But yeah, well, here we go. There, set another lever just in case things get a bit over top. But yeah, as I have told you previously, you probably have seen this quarry already. I'm pretty sure I've already shown it in the past episode with applied energistics. Check it out if you haven't. Yeah, I got started into applied energistics as mode for storing all of these things. First step, you know, into storing all these things, and we have a chunk glitch. Oh, there you go. Chunk rendering glitch. Thing seems to be fixed. And yeah, we're doing it right at the border, right here. So in theory, what I have to do is I put this guy here, put a lever on it, just in case. And I think item just send only here, fluid mode send only, and energy mode receive only. So basically the opposite. When I turn this on, actually no, if I select this, and it should be working, maybe. Oh yes, it is working. There you go. Alright, so that's on, and if I just click this off, then it should, yep, it stopped the power. Let's just turn it on. And yes, I'm expecting a huge energy drain from the what is it called, from the what is it called, oh mind, from the big reactor, and getting nighttime. So yeah, I should sleep quickly actually, just to avoid the monsters coming in, which probably killed the villagers I discovered. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is actually really exciting. So this quarry is going to start running, and we should start to receive some items and ores. So let's just check. Actually, it's keeping up really well. That's very surprising. That's really interesting. It's at 100% right now, and I don't know how is it doing that. Maybe the quarry doesn't use that much energy, I guess. Oh, actually, it's starting to drain, as you can see. Let's just turn up the what is it called, control rods, because this is literally at 90%. Let's set it to 70. Maybe that'll be enough to catch up. Oh, it's producing more power. It's still running low. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tinker around with this. It's still draining more power than it's creating. Amount of yellow is not an issue if you have seen my ME system. If you pay attention to my ME system before. Let's try 50. It's at 700 R per tick ish. It is still draining. Actually, it's draining even faster. Let's set it all the way up to 0 and see what happens. Oh, there you go. It's catching up. 1 kilo, 1000 R per tick. Yep, it's catching up. Let's just tone this down a bit. Let's. I'm just gonna have to mess around with this. Try to find the happy middle. It seems like that is okay. But yeah, I'll get back to you once I have finished tinkering around with this. Alright, so I've somewhat found a happy middle. As you can see, it's gradually increasing. It's just because I couldn't, it's not like I couldn't get the very exact. Tried 38, 39, and it seems like only 39 did the job. That's the closest I could get to a very stable, what is it called, energy use, as well at the same time a bit more, what is it called, a bit just by gaining a little bit more. As you can see, it's increasing by 100 RF every and so tech or something like that. Yeah, it's actually pretty stable. But yeah, that's good. And as you can see, the enemy system is catching up, which is good. I guess its acceleration cards did the job. As you can see, it's very quickly getting all the items, and it's increasing in here. I might need to create more storage in between episodes, because as you can see, I've killed off like a single drive already. It's completely full. And this one, it's slowly increasing to 4,000. But yeah, I will need to create a new storage because of this immense amount of items coming in. But yeah, before the video ends, I would just give you quick glimpse of the quarry running, because I want to see it as well. And yeah, I'll probably pump a bunch of things to the recycler, a bunch of the stuff into the recycler. As you can see here, I haven't even finished clearing off all the items from this quarry. Excuse me, because it doesn't automatically come into the what is it called? Into the into the storage system. But as you can see, this is probably at maximum speed. It is ridiculously quick and way faster than the previous one. As you can see, it's quite mine, close enough. But yeah, there's some salt pepper here, which is nice, just in case I need it. But yeah, this is going super well. I wonder what will happen to this thing, because like it's a bit off, like it's taller than the rest. So yeah, let's just quickly wait. But yeah, next episode I don't really know what to do. But I really want to get into actual rail stuff. Oh, I'll just storage it. It gets to the system, I guess. But yeah, I want to start with electric trains and connect these two villages, because that's pretty much the point of this well, what is called this Modpack. And I have not been building rails ever since the steam one, which I rarely use as well, because of how steam locomotives are pretty quirky and how they require so much charcoal and coal. So yeah, some future episodes would be about building the electric trains to make my life easier. Even high-speed trains would be nice, as well as a tree farm of some sort to produce charcoal if I really need to, but I'm not sure if I really want to. And what I'm really interested to do is this guy, the space, what is it, Galacticraft. Yeah, this guy. I really want to get into Galacticraft because I have never messed around with it, and I'm somewhat of a nerd in space or cosmology or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'll be really interested in getting into that and seeing what it will bring me to. And yes, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of like really cool ores and bunch of dungeons and things to explore and collect or gather from those other planets. So yeah, I forgot what the button is. If you just quickly click ask and controls, it's probably somewhere here, Galacticraft. That's M, F, and K. M, yep, there you go, here we go. So yeah, we could get called the overworld, not Earth, but for now we can only go to the go Mars or asteroid, because we are currently not at a high enough level, aka we don't have enough what is it called, have enough levels, or we don't have a high enough level, for like the rocket stuff. So yeah, I have not even have a rocket anywhere in this world. So yeah, I'm really interested in Galacticraft, and I really hope I could get into it, and like explore something new, such as this one, Tesseracts, something very new for me because I've never actually made one legit in survival. So yeah, I think that's gonna conclude it for this episode. This quarry looks very satisfying, very quick, and yeah, I'll probably build an ender quarry somewhere in the future, maybe, possibly, for more efficient resource mining. It will not make a gigantic hole inside of the world. But yeah, that's all I am going to do today. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I'm out of time for the episode. I think it's already around 30 minutes or something, so I don't want to make it even longer. Yeah, I try to be as concise as possible. Hopefully I become better, and I hope you are enjoying these episodes, because I have received quite a lot of positive feedback. Thanks for the comments, and also the likes. Yeah, very new channel. I wouldn't expect that much from people watching me, because I'm very new, and I'm probably not as obviously not as good as all the other YouTubers like Hypno and all those crazy guys, amazing guys. Yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this one. I'm doing this as a hobby, but yeah, see you guys next time, next week probably.